Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel BIM for Construction. So in this tutorial series for that we are continuing for the architects and the civil engineering students, we will be discussing about how you can count the number of bricks required for any of your project, okay, in the Revit itself. So first of all, if you haven't watched this whole tutorial playlist for the architects and the civil engineer student, I will recommend you to go to my playlist section and you can find all the videos related to wall, doors, floors, dormer. Then we are having the ceiling types in detail. I have discussed all those tutorials for the Revit architecture. Okay, so let's start today's episodes. First of all, to create a schedule from Revit like this. Okay, so from Revit you can extract the quantities of BOQ as per your project requirement. Okay, if client needs the quantity takeoff or the BOQ from your end. First of all, we will be understanding the basic terminology or the formulas used in the and in this process for bricks counting. So mostly we will be using brick wall, and mostly in India also for any house building those standard sizes are uses. Okay, so you can see here we will be understanding this quickly. So let's see, here we are having a wall. So this front face length, you can see we are having the length, then we are having the height, and then we are having the width, that is thickness of the wall. So if you are working in Revit, if you are drawing any wall, let's say we are having this wall, so the same terminology will be applied to those particular Revit architecture wall, and those parameters that we have discussed, length, width, height, will be available in the parameters section. Okay, so as you can see here, right now the height of this wall is 3.35 around. Okay, length, area, volume, everything is available there. So what we will be doing, we will be creating a schedule in which we will be, in the first field we are having the basic wall type, the wall type that we have used. Then we are having the length, total length of the each walls. Okay, total length of the each walls. Then we are having the unconnected height, that is similar to the height of this wall. Okay, then we are having a area. How area is calculated? Area is calculated as a length into height. So Revit will be automatically creating those area based on this formula, length into height. Okay, next, to calculate volume, because we need the volume to begins with the process of how many number of bricks will be required, we have to calculate the volume. So how volume will be calculated? We have to multiply the area with width. It means length into height into width. So after that we are having a width column here, and a volume will be defined there by the Revit automatically. Then in the last we will be adding one more extra formula. These all things will be calculated by Revit automatically: length, height, area, width, volume. Once we are creating any wall, these all parameters automatically will be calculated by Revit. You don't need to put any additional formula. But for the last one, that is bricks count, we have to create one parameter that will be created, we will be creating by using the calculated options here, and this formula will be giving us the total number of bricks used. Okay, so how we will be adding this formula, we will be understanding now. Let's start with the Revit tutorial. Here, as you can see, let me draw a one small room, so we'll be understanding in. So I am creating a one small room, let's say by using the same walls. I am using the CS command, then 2 meter, let's say 2 meter, then I am having here 3 meter, then again 3 meter, then sorry, again here this one I am using same 2 meter, and then 3 meter walls. Okay, so this wall I have created, this room I have created by 2 meter by 3 meter. I am keeping the exterior side of this room to be 2 meter. Okay, and the exterior side of this one, you can say this length of this room is 3 meter. Okay, so we have created a room with a 2 by 3 meter. So how many number of bricks will be requiring to create such wall boundary, will be discussing with the help of Revit schedule. So we have mentioned the width, we have mentioned the length. Okay, now we have to mention the height of those walls. So here, if you are selecting all those walls, and connected height option is there. Let's say right now we want only the 2 meter, so we are making it only 2 meter right now. Now I am deleting this one, so only the BOQ of those particular walls will be there in the schedule, not those additionals also. So we will be understanding very easily how those things are working. Okay. To create a schedule, first of all you have to go to view. Here in the view, schedule option is there. Okay, you have to click on the schedule quantities. Okay, next step, you have to select the model element categories for which you want to extract the BOQ. So here we want to extract the BOQ for the walls, then we will be selecting walls option here. Okay, simply okay, you can rename this schedule as per your requirement. For example, right now I'm naming it as a test, and you have to simply click on OK. Now the next schedule properties tab will be open there. Okay, here in the first field, what does the field means related to this wall model category, what kind of properties you want to show in the field that we are showing in this sample. So we need all those properties: family, length, height, area, width, volume. Okay, so we'll be simply clicking for family F, then we will be clicking for length L. For height, we have to use unconnected height parameter, unconnected height, then area, then width, then volume. So like this you can transfer from here to here in this field by using those parameters options. Okay, and also if you want to move any parameter up, that's you can do, no issue. I am keeping them right now in a manner that how these parameters are calculating the proper sequence of each, like length and height will be multiplied and creating area, then area will be multiplied with width creating the volume, then in the final bricks count. Okay, so this we have added the parameters we have added. You have to simply click on OK and a schedule will be created. So those schedules, all those schedules will be accessible from the schedules and quantities tab. You can check from here also. Okay, now as you can see here, we are having a length. If you want to show the meter or whatever the unit of this length, you can also mention those. For example, let's say we want to mention for the length, you will be simply clicking on this column format unit. We will be unchecking from using the project setting, and we can simply mention here meters or whatever you want. Okay, simple. And also if you want like meter to be mentioned, so you can use from here unit symbol meter. Understood? Let's say for this one also I am doing the same, meter. Okay, and also you can change from the project unit setting also. For that, simply you have to go to your project un command from here, and you can change the data from here also. So for area we will be using in the meter square, not in the square feet. So square meter square decimal. So this is our area. Then same for the width. So here you can see that we are having the length, then we are having the height, then we are having the area, then we are having the width of the wall. So also you can check from here. Once you click, you will be clicking on any wall, and here you are having an option to highlight in model. So the same element will be highlighted in the model. Let's say we have taken, and here you can see the Revit is highlighting the same particular first basic wall element. Okay, so here you can see the unconnected height is 2 meter. Okay, the correct data is coming. We are having a width 150 because we are using this 150 basic wall. You can check from the structure also. If you go to edit structure, we are having the thickness of 150 okay, and also those all parameters will be available there. Length, okay, length here you can see it is showing 1.85 because the connectivity sometimes we are having a 4 wall here. So this wall Revit will be counting up to here, then the next wall it will be starting from this interior edge of this wall, so it will be counting like this, but all those data in the final will be the correct. Okay, so like this we will be creating a schedule. Now the next step that we have to add those bricks count parameter. Okay, so how we will be adding this? First of all, we will be understanding how the volume number of bricks calculated manually. Let's say we are having 90 width, 90 height, and 190 length bricks that are the mostly used for the construction, and also in the India these standard sizes are available. So to count the number of bricks required, we have to divide the volume of this wall, okay, the full volume of this wall by the one unit volume of brick. Okay, volume of wall will be divided with the volume of one brick. Simple. So here you can see we have to calculate the volume of brick also, because wall volume in Revit it is automatically created, so we have to count the volume of one brick only. Okay, as per our project requirement. So here, to count the volume of one brick, we have to also count the particular mortar sizes also, because on the site the bricks will be joined together with the help of the mortar. So we have to count the mortar thickness also, that is extra. We are counting 10 mm extra in each side. So the final sizes of any brick with the mortar, you can say here 200 mm, 100 into 100. Okay, so the volume will be something like this. You can see here in millimeter cube, in centimeter cube it is around 2000, and in meters it is around 0.002 meter cube. So this is the final in meter cube. We are using in meter cube for this project. So here you can see we are having the volume of one brick, we are having the volume of our all walls. So simply we will be going to Revit again. Okay, here we will be clicking the fields again, because we need to add one more field. We will be clicking on the field. Now to count the number of bricks, there is no automatic parameter from the Revit side, so we have to create a one more parameter from our end. So here one option is there, you can see fx add calculator parameter. We will be clicking on this. We will be naming it as a brick, let's brick count. Then we will be selecting the number, because it's our number data. Then formula we have to mention. So the formula is volume divided by volume of wall, volume of any wall divided by volume of one brick, 0.002 meter cube. So we will be mentioning here 0.002 meter. And to mention meter cube, you can use shift, then the 6 number from your keyboard you have to type, and this power option will be there. Then you can write 3 simply. Okay, this parameter is created, done. Okay, so you can see here the bricks count will be visible. So now you can also see the bricks count are right now 304.8 something. We want them to be exact. Okay, and let me change this volume also to cubic meter. Okay, this we need in the exact count as a fixed count, so we don't need like a 304.8 something. So you can simply click on this format unit and check from here, mention it as a fixed. Okay, so like this you can create a BOQ, and how many bricks count will be used for that particular wall you can check from the Revit itself. And also you can cross verify from your manual side also for any one of the wall. Let's say this volume of this wall is 0.61 meter cube, then we will be mentioning here in the calculator 0.61 divided by the volume of one brick, that is 0.002. we will be dividing from 0.002, so the number will be around 305, and as you can see in the Revit also. Now if you want to mention the total count here, for that simply you have to go to field again, then you will be going to here the sorting option. In the sorting, grand total option is there. Okay, then you have to go for formatting, you have to click on the brick count, then here you have to select calculate total. Okay, so the total count of all those bricks will be mentioned here, 1431 as per your requirement. So you can play with the scheduling, and for that schedules how you can adjust, modify as per your requirement, I have already uploaded a full tutorial. You can go and check out that one. Okay, so in this particular tutorial we have studied about the number of bricks required for constructing any particular wall. So I hope you will be clear after this video. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And one more thing before going back, sometimes students having confusion that if any wall we are having a door or window, so Revit will be calculating, means it means Revit will be removing those particular area, or it will be still counting the particular sizes of windows or door and as a brick count. So we'll be showing you a sample here. Let me use this. Let's say we are creating a window here. Let me use the WT command to show you both the tabs in one screen. So as you can see here, right now I'm selecting this basic wall. So this wall we are having, you can see here for this wall we need 305 bricks number. Okay, now let's say we are going to architecture tab, we are selecting window, we are placing any window here, a small window, for example this one. Here I am placing a window. So you can see here the automatically Revit had reduced those particular opening, because there will be no brickwork, only window will be there. So Revit has already deducted particular bricks, and it has removed those count, and you can see here right now 220. If I remove this window again, here the data will be 305 again. So yes, Revit will be working smartly with all those opening, whatever you have added in the wall, like window, door, any cutted pollen, those area will be deducted and the actual bricks count will be shown. Okay, understood, clear? Okay, thanks for watching, students.